Hello everyone, the Theorizer here with the Star Wars theory, and today's theory is that Maz was in almost every Star Wars film, and she was there as a Jawa. So let's start with the basics of Maz. We know that she is force sensitive, and that she's about 1,000 years old. According to Wikipedia, the average height of a Jawa is about 1 meter. Maz is 1.24 meters, so slightly taller than the average Jawa, which is not that much of a difference, so there's not much difference. The eyes. Maz is really big on eyes. Jawas, when they communicate, seem to do a lot of hand movements to communicate with each other. Eyes could also be a form of communication. This might be why Maz is so obsessed with eyes, because she was raised and lived in a society where eyes were such a big meaning of communication. But Maz's eyes are hazel, and the Jawas are yellow. So there are two possibilities. Possibility one is that Maz's goggles are like contacts and give a hazel-like appearance. Possibility two is that the Jawas have goggles themselves that give a yellow appearance. Possibility two, personally to me, makes more sense. Okay, so we first see Maz in The Phantom Menace. We see two Jawas standing at the pod race that Anakin wins, and I'm assuming that Maz is the taller one. And perhaps the Force guided her to this big race. It's a big moment in the Skywalker bloodline, leading to future events of gaining trust of Qui-Gon and the others, and eventually becoming a Jedi. Remember all those flags at the beginning of the race held by like C-3PO of the different teams? Well, at Maz's castle she has a lot, including the race's flag and others, including Anakin's flag from that race. Why would she have all this? Because she was there. Next, we see her in Attack of the Clones. When Anakin is looking for his mother on Tatooine, we see him talking to a Jawa. We can assume that this Jawa is Maz helping him, because she knows he is very important to the Force, but that does not necessarily mean she knows that it will lead him to the destruction of the light side and become a Sith. Her next appearance is in A New Hope. We see several Jawas capture R2-D2. Perhaps Maz was with them and knew to capture R2-D2, knowing how important the information he had to save the rebellion. So she sold him to the most trustworthy person she knew, Luke Skywalker. However, all the Jawas die. Or did all of them die? So let's see, we see 8 Jawas capturing R2-D2, but only 7 bodies. Could one of them have escaped? Could this Jawa be Maz? This is a bit sketchy, like the other Jawa could have been killed on like the Sandcrawler or something. The next piece of evidence says otherwise. In Return of the Jedi, we see a single Jawa behind Jabba. Jawas usually travel in groups, but maybe this is Maz, whose family and friends were all killed, and she's there because she's following the Skywalker bloodline. She knows that moment is important within the Force and things like that. We do not see a Jawa on board Jabba's sail barge, so maybe she decided to be one of the people to stay behind, so she survived. And perhaps Jabba's palace gave her the idea to open up her own palace for people to trade and have a drink and stuff. How she got Luke's lightsaber and how that fits into the theory, it doesn't. We're not really sure about that. There are some loose ends to this theory, but it's really good. I really like it, so I give it 3 Jawas out of 5. Okay, that's it everyone. As you can see, I'm going to start rating my videos now. Comments below whether you like this theory or not, other theories you have about almost anything, and I will look at them and see if they're good enough. See you later.